Hey guys, I wanted to do a unscripted video. This is the first one I've done in a long time. I used to do them. They didn't do very good, so I went to scripted and some of those did quite a bit better. But recently the scripted has not done all that good either. So I'm going to try some unscripted for a while and see how it goes. So today's topic is quest givers. And in Ashes of Creation, instead of a mark above the head, an exclamation mark or question mark above the head of the quest giver, instead you have just a nameplate that is kind of green with a shimmer. And that's how it was in Alpha 1. And assuming that's the way it'll be in Alpha 2 and going forward. The other thing to go with that is there's not really markers. Like once you pick up the quest, you know how in a lot of MMOs it would just like fill your map with where you need to go in terms of to complete the quest. Or it would even sometimes, some MMOs even have like the line that just takes you straight to the quest. And some even go as far as to have an auto run and auto path right to where you need to go for the quest. And this is obviously much less hand holding than that. And overall, I like the change. However, I think that there is a balance that has to be found, right? Between doing too much of this to the point where people are just going to 100% go to guides for this game. And I'm not anti-guide in any way. I'll probably make guides for this game. I like guides. I don't have a problem with them. I know a lot of people currently have a problem with guides. But in my opinion, the problem really isn't the guides. It's the way MMOs were designed. And I think because of guides, you've seen a lot of games like WoW, for instance. Would I need a guide? If I logged into WoW right now, would I actually need a guide for the leveling in WoW? No, I wouldn't need a guide. I used to use like Zyger guides, and it was helpful and probably did improve my leveling speed, but I wouldn't need it. You just go to the first quest hub for the expansion. You grab all the quests, you do all the quests, and it's just a big circle around the quest hub. Complete them, you go to the next quest hub. You don't really need a guide for that, especially when you have markers all over your map telling you where to go. So in a way, that is anti-guide. When you make the quests so dumbed down that you don't even need a guide for them. Or you make the quest interface so hand-holdy that you don't even need a guide. But I find that super boring, and I find most MMOs super boring to level in now. And Ashes copies heavily from Arcade, but luckily I think they've gotten away from Arcade, which had a similar kind of linear, boring leveling questing path that most MMOs have. So I kind of like that. I like the node system. I like that the quests, there's not a million quest markers on your screen. I like that there's some sense of discovery. But people are going to probably rely on guides for questing more in Ashes than they will in like an Arcade or a World of Warcraft. So that's a trade-off that you have with this system. Overall, like I said, I like it. Let me know what you guys think. There was, I believe, a couple forum posts on this that I've read through. And there was a dev discussion that I've kind of read through some of this. And I think, in general, the Ashes community, this is a pretty old dev discussion. It was number 21, one of the early ones. I think most of the community kind of thinks the same way I do on this. So I guess let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of this format. I feel like I'm terrible at keeping a train of thought going in the right direction, but I've tried really hard in this one to be coherent as possible. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll keep trying these if they get any kind of views at all. Later.